In this world, the heaviest thing isn't what we carry in our hands. It's what we carry within our hearts. The moment we let that go, everything begins to feel lighter. Once, in a monastery, a young monk had recently joined. His past was filled with painful memories, family troubles, childhood hardships, and disappointments that never seemed to leave his thoughts. Even in the peaceful monastery, he felt something was off. He found problems everywhere, even in places where there were none. His mind was stuck in overthinking, turning even the simplest things into complex puzzles. One day, he couldn't take it anymore. He approached his master and said, "Master, I'm exhausted. My past still haunts me. I keep thinking about everything, things that happened long ago and things happening now. I can't find peace. What should I do?" The master smiled softly and replied, "Come with me." He took the young monk outside the monastery and pointed toward a far-off hill. "Do you see that small hut on top? An old monk, our most senior, lives there. He left the monastery years ago to meditate in solitude. He has the answer you're looking for." Eager for a solution, the young monk asked, "May I go now? I can't wait any longer." The master nodded, and the young monk immediately began his journey. He descended the monastery hill and started the long trek toward the distant mountain. After a tiring climb, he finally reached the hut. The old monk was deep in meditation. The young monk waited patiently. When the elder finally opened his eyes, the young monk bowed and spoke. "Master, please help me. My heart is heavy with painful memories. I can't let go of the past. It troubles me constantly. I wish to be free from this suffering." The old monk gave a gentle smile and said, "I will give you the answer. But first, let us go to the village below. Someone has invited us for our midday meal." Hopeful, the young monk agreed. As they prepared to leave, the old monk picked up a large, heavy rock and placed it in front of the young monk. "Carry this," he said. The young monk hesitated, but followed the instruction. He hoisted the heavy rock onto his shoulder and followed the old monk down the mountain path. The trail was steep and uneven. At first, he believed the rock must hold some lesson, so he carried it with determination. But soon, his arms grew weak, his legs shook, and sweat ran down his face. The rock's weight slowed him down and made each step a struggle. All the while, the old monk walked ahead, light and unburdened. The young monk wanted to let go of the rock, but he kept thinking, maybe this is part of the lesson. I must endure it. So, he continued, with each step becoming more painful. By the time they reached the foot of the mountain, he was utterly exhausted. His body ached, and he could barely stand. To his surprise, he found the old monk resting under a tree, smiling. The young monk, breathless, said, "Master, why are you smiling?" "I'm in pain. That rock made the journey unbearable. Please, tell me, what's the lesson?" The old monk gently replied, "How was your journey?" "Terrible," said the young monk. "The rock was far too heavy. It made everything harder." The old monk nodded. "Then why didn't you put it down?" The young monk froze. "But you told me to carry it." The old monk smiled again. "I told you to pick it up, but I never said you must carry it the entire way. You could have put it down any time, but you chose to suffer, thinking it was necessary." Suddenly, the young monk understood. The old monk continued, "This journey, this is your life. That rock, it's your past, your regrets, your pain, your worries. You've carried them so long, they've made your path heavy. But like the rock, you can let them go at any time. The moment you choose to release them, you'll feel free. Why suffer when you don't have to? Tears welled in the young monk's eyes. He dropped the rock. As it hit the ground, he felt a strange relief, as though a great weight had been lifted, not just from his shoulders, but from his soul. The old monk placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "The past is already gone. The only thing keeping it alive is you. Let go, and peace will find you." That day, the young monk learned the greatest lesson of his life. True freedom doesn't come from holding on, but from letting go. We often carry the weight of our past, our pain, regrets, and disappointments, without realizing we have the power to release them. Like the young monk and his rock, we believe we must bear our burdens forever. But the truth is, the past only holds power if we keep clinging to it. The moment we decide to let it go, we free ourselves. Life becomes lighter, easier, and more beautiful when we stop holding on to what no longer serves us. Let go, and peace will follow. If you found meaning in this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Until next time, this is The Story Seeker, signing off.